What's going on, everybody? JT here with the Next Block, and today we're going to be doing a deep dive on the Ethereum price analysis. We're going to be looking at the charts, we're going to be studying the data, seeing if we can predict where Ethereum is going, and if you enjoy the content, smash that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and let's dive right into those charts. So here we have Ethereum on the weekly time frame. As you can see here, after Ethereum topped off, it came and fell perfectly on the 200-week moving average. If anyone saw our Bitcoin price analysis video, you'll know that this 200-week moving average acts typically as historic support. Anytime we are on or below it, it has been historically great buying periods. As of right now, we are trying to treat this as support. The Ethereum price currently sits at about $1,630. And the 50-week moving average, as well as the 200-week moving average, are roughly around that same point. It's a very, very strong support level, and we'll see if Ethereum bounces. For those that have watched previous technical analysis videos of ours, we have spoken about how Ethereum will likely bounce off this level right here, this support from these two moving averages, as well as the historic support trend line that you can see here in green, and do something like this pattern right here. These arrows I've put on this chart weeks ago. These are things that have all been on this chart weeks ago, and everything is playing out perfectly according to plan. It looks like Ethereum will have a strong bounce off this level. If we zoom in a little bit further, you can see just that. As of right now, Ethereum is right on these support levels. It's trying really hard to maintain it. Ethereum did have a death cross here in August, around August 31st, September 1st area. The next levels of resistance are around $1,700, $1,780, and $1,800. Those correlate with the 50, 100, and 200-day moving averages. Now, unlike Bitcoin, Ethereum has made a lower low as well as a lower high, which of course is not a good sign for Ethereum. We do not want the rest of the crypto market to follow suit. Currently, although it looks like this will be very strong support, this is really a crossroads for Ethereum because we're making lower highs, we're making lower lows, we're just below the 200-week moving average, which is a strong resistance / support depending on which way we are. And if we fall out of this historic trend line, we could see Ethereum reach new local lows, maybe even the recent lows at around 1375 or even lower. As of right now, it's holding structure, and I'm betting on it going up, but of course, I would be remiss to not mention that the structure is a little bearish. That, as I said, it's really no other way to put it. The lower high, the lower low, we're trying really, really hard to make it above this moving average. We'll see if it happens. I believe it will happen, but of course, if it doesn't, as with Bitcoin, this 1375 level or even 1182 to 1200 level could be amazing buying opportunities for Ethereum if we do lose this level. What we really want to see is the same thing with Bitcoin. We want to see Ethereum get above this moving average right here. We want to see Ethereum make another higher high as it did in this movement over here. And we want to see it get out of this current downtrend. If Ethereum can make it above $1,800, the next line of resistance is around $2,100. Of course, it'll take some time to get there, and it has a harsh path on its way there. There's no promise that it'll get there anytime soon, but we'll be keeping an eye out for that. So on the downside, of course, you want to keep an eye out for the level we're at right now, and then as low as almost $1,200. As I mentioned in the Bitcoin and the dollar video, I don't believe that there's a catalyst this big, a big negative catalyst for crypto on the horizon, unless the Binance FUD is actually that black swan. That, of course, could be true. There's a lot of FUD around with Binance. It could become the next FTX, who knows? But if that doesn't happen, Ethereum should be on the way up. One thing I want to point out on Ethereum is on the weekly RSI. We can see right here when we topped out on the RSI in February of 2021, it was a little bit before Ethereum topped, maybe 2 or 3 months before Ethereum actually topped on the first one before the double top. But you can see here, we topped out here, we had a lower top here, where that was the actual first top, and then another lower top, which actually ended up being the double top, and then the bottom structure here. If you zoom back all the way to 2017, we see something really, really similar, where we had this first top right here, which actually led to a second quick top a couple months later, which led to a third basically Really it's a double top because it wasn't really a triple top, but we could argue it was a triple top. And really the same motion on the RSI. We top, 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 and then we head on down. We reach this level down here, which is usually the oversold level, as in 2018, the same we did here in June of 2022. Then we made our leg up here, just like we did in December 2018, all the way to June of 2019. We had our leg up, and then we started coming down before roughly the end of 2019, before we started the leg up for the next bull market. Obviously ignoring the COVID crash, because that, in my opinion, really is a blip. We shouldn't consider that actual genuine price movement, but I think the same thing is happening here. You see the same play out on the RSI. We see this leg up here after the extreme leg down on the bear market. We get our first leg up, we get our correction, and then we move back up. I think we have that here. We have this leg down on the bear market. We have our first round leg up right here. We have the correction, and then we're on our way to the bull market. So this correction, or the future correction, if this isn't the bottom of it yet, because of course, as we just said, it could come down to as low as maybe $1,200. This correction could be the last correction before the next bull market. And that's that for the Ethereum price analysis. If you enjoyed the video, smash that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, let us know down in the comments below what you think of this technical analysis. Do you agree? Do you disagree? What are your thoughts? And don't forget to ping that notification bell, because you don't want to miss our upcoming live episodes with the CEO of the Algorand Foundation, Stacey Warden, with Mark Yusko of Morgan Creek Capital, with Anthony Scaramucci of Skybridge Capital, and a whole host of fantastic guests that you're certainly not going to want to miss. So be sure you subscribe, ping that notification bell, and we will catch you in the next episode.